What's up, dog? Woof, 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 woof. That's what I'm resorting to for creative intros. Sorry, I tried to think of something better, but I'm not in a good thinking mode right now. I just got back from biking Ohioypyle, Pennsylvania. Not actually in Ohio, so don't get confused with that. Ohioypyle, the whitewater rafting / hiking / biking place, about, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes south of Pittsburgh. And I had a good time. It was a hot, humid, rainy, stormy week here in western Pennsylvania. The place I biked at, Ohioypyle, they got it earlier in the week. So you'll see on this video that was recorded here in July of 2026, the water is high and brown and kind of raging. People were still rafting though. I think when the water gets that high, a lot of it gets easier. But I'm sure there's some places you don't want to be rafting when it's in that state. But yeah, I was a little worried that the weather was going to suck, but it turned out really nice. It was a bit gray and kind of foggy even. And then it got nice as the day went. So the sun kind of starts peeking through towards the end. And I might have enough for 2 videos here. I'm not sure. So you're going to see me biking around the touristy area, showing you all the cool waterfall places and all that jazz, and me biking around. And then you're going to hear me and Paul talking about apparently how much money sucks. That was the name of this podcast way back in May of 2023. And I'm putting that to this video of me biking Ohioypyle State Park, Pennsylvania in 2026. And that's what you're going to watch. So hopefully it turns out cool. With that note, here's episode 85. I was born in 1985, so I don't know. Last episode was the birth of this country. This one is, I don't know, half the number of my birth year, whatever. I'm fucking making that tie-in work. So eat my ass. This is episode 85 of Podcastration Classic. Enjoy it.
Podcastration's gonna rock the nation in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Salesman!
I need something different than pig snort. I used that last time. I think.
Start with a roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That was the dog.
No, it was the guy who says roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, there was a dog in that commercial. Why would it?
All right, we just popped the beer of beer review.
That's the first beer I've opened, and I actually got like a smell immediately.
Smell immediately hit your nostrils.
It smells like more.
So when I bought this, we were going to.
I like it.
We were Brooke and I were in Squirrel Hill, and she was going to. I hope she doesn't get mad at me. She was going to get waxed.
Pap smeared or not.
No,
we were just talking about
for
that
those
earlier.
listening at home. Brooke was just explaining to us what a pap smear was. Yeah. Women, I can't believe that that's something you guys have to deal with.
Goodness, women's health. I don't care how hot they are. A lot of it's.
I don't care how hot they are. He says.
Just be hot. I don't care how you're hot. I don't want to know that. Just be hot.
Well, they'd be dead if they didn't have pap smears.
Yeah.
So, be thankful to Randy Pap and Todd Smear, the guys who invented the pap smear procedure. So, she was busy. Then I was in Squirrel Hill. And so, she's like, oh, go to this store. I'll be done in like 10 minutes. And I did. And she was not done in 10 minutes. And so I like...
Oh, what a surprise.
Right? And so I went like walking around. I thought, well, I'll just find a bar. I can have a beer like while I'm waiting for Brooke to be done. And I didn't see any like... You know, the main street, like Squirrel Hill, there's a ton of restaurants, there's a ton of like stores. I didn't see any place that looked like a bar. But there was like
sad.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
but then there was a beer store that looked like it had chairs in it, and it like I went in and they did have chairs, and I asked the guy working there like, can I drink beer here? And he was like, yeah, you could drink here. I said, okay. So I went around like I was looking through like the coolers, and everything's in 4-packs. So I couldn't just, and I felt like I was way out of place asking to drink a beer there, because literally nobody else was drinking beer there. People were coming in buying like beer and lottery tickets and whatnot, but nobody was drinking beer there. So I thought like, well, I felt like a weirdo. I felt like clearly I don't know what's going on. This
well,
is
the guy's like, yeah, you can drink here, but what you're trying to say is like, are we supposed to? Like,
thank you, Levon. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, okay, just because I legally can, does it make me a weirdo if I do?
Yeah.
And like, he was basically like not picking up what I was throwing down. And so I find a 4-pack of beer because everything's in 4-packs. I'm thinking like
4-packs are like 16 ounces.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I'm sure they all. Travis, Jack, Zach, Boda, they're in 16-ounce cans. I go to like check out with my beers, and he says, "Are you gonna drink all 4 of these?" Like, I just plan on drinking one. I'm just waiting for my wife. Like, I just plan on drinking one, but like, I'm not gonna pull one of your 4-packs apart for me to just drink one beer because I feel like if I would bring you one beer, you would say, "Am I supposed to sell a 3-pack now?"
Yeah, that's what I always thought. They have these mix and matches in some places.
Yeah,
and it's just you grab one off a 6-pack, and I'm like, well, what do you do with the like? That's kind of a dick move. That's what I think.
That's exactly what I thought.
I'm not raised. I wasn't brought up that way.
Exactly. Keith and Paul didn't bring me up to pull one beer out of a 4-pack thingy, little whatever.
I'm learning in 2023 that people don't worry about that shit now. Your actions don't worry about how it affects other people.
Well, I was concerned. I bought a 4-pack of beer when I really only wanted one beer.
Yeah.
I wanted to spend like $4 on a beer, and I ended up spending 20 whatever. I don't know how much money,
expensive.
But 4 beers, and I already had one of these. This is a Dewey Beer Swishy Pants.
Dewey Beer, Swishy
Dewey
Pants.
Beer is the brewery. Swishy Pants is the beer.
I will say I'm liking it because I've been conscientiously, whatever that word is, whatever.
Condominiously.
Condomripiously. I've been
wow.
I just been trying to.
Funny.
All right, I got it. I got lulled into that IPA. I need to branch out. Not branch out. Go back to my roots and drink other shit. So I feel like the past year, especially in podcasting, I haven't been drinking as much IPAs. So now when I do get a good one, it's like
don't forget they are good.
Yeah. It's not I want to keep it that way. I don't want to get drinking all IPAs, but. Like, I'm drinking this, and I'm like, is it really this good, or is it just I haven't had one in a while,
So I sat in this, like, basically beer distributor and drank a beer while, like, people walk past and, like, look in at me, and I'm like, I know I'm a weirdo. I know I'm sitting here, like, this guy told me this is an okay thing to do, and they have tables, but they're clearly tables nobody sat at. But he said it was okay. I don't live in the area, so, like, whatever.
Like, fuck it.
But it was like, if you would have been there, you would have said, like, this feels weird.
They have it, at Sheetz I've never sat in Sheetz and ate, but they have it. I know people do,
you say that, so I'm glad you mentioned that, people eating in Sheetz, because this was a perfect segue to this weird story that, like, I feel like it's a weird story. And Brooke mentioned, when Brooke came home from work today, she said, make sure you mention the guy at Get-Go.
Yes, gas station stories. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, this was funny. So I had a hockey tournament at Cranberry this weekend. It was like, we had a game Thursday, was like the preliminary, which we lost to PNC Bank's team.
Well, of course, any team funded by a bank's going to win.
Right, you'd think so. And then Saturday morning, we tied the team of like the other people from Valley, or from Pittsburgh Ice Arena. No,
because you can't dick around. You gotta like people were waiting.
Not in the preliminary games. Okay. These are like your guaranteed games.
Still
we tied them.
Ugh. So flip a coin at least.
So we tied them, and then Sunday morning, we won. Well, actually, I had the game-winning goal, and it was a good. Like it was sexy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She said, "Did you get a breakaway or something?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a real
defenseman.
It was
going full Latang mode, huh?
And I picked a corner and like nailed it.
Yeah.
It's such a rarity.
Isn't that awesome?
It's so awesome. It was so awesome. And
I used to be able to do that stuff.
But it's one of those things like, that's really cool. Not skill on my part. It's just like it worked out really well. Not that like the hockey tournament stuff's not important. We're not really going to discuss that.
I keep dragging it along.
But
like nobody cares.
The moral of the story is Sunday was a full day of hockey and a lot of downtime in between. So like Sunday after our first game, I had Get Go, and I got like a Get Go wrap, and then
I haven't had one of those.
dude, Get Go's so good. So we were at Get Go, and we had like literally nowhere else to go, so we were just gonna eat at Get Go in the Get Go like eating area, dining room, I guess is what the smart people call it.
Makes because gas is almost secondary. Like Sheets and Get Go's,
Yeah.
food's at least 50%. So if you're going to stop and get gas when you're on the road traveling to wherever your vacation is, that's probably,
Get a
I
little
assume,
food.
who's eating there. Or, I've seen people eat at our Sheets. It
So-
ain't that weird, I guess.
It's not that weird to eat
Weird
at the
for
gas
me.
station.
To us it's weird, but I really...
Now, if we were drinking, if we were beer bonging at the gas station,
yes.
that would be odd.
I think it'd be funny. I want to go on a day of, like, instead of
It would
bar
be
crawl,
funny.
I want to get drunk in Pizza Hut.
Yes.
I don't know if they still sell beer. I know they used to.
I
Wouldn't
remember
that be hilarious? But
what
the trick
birthday
is,
was it?
you can't sit there and eat the pizza because their pizza is like filling. It's
I
anti-drunk.
love pizza.
But if you can get,
pizza.
don't order your pizza. I want to go in there for like 2 hours and just get drunk. And it'd be so expensive. I'm sure it ain't cheap. But
I don't know. It
It'd
might
be
be a
funny.
sleeper great. I remember one year when I was living in Newcastle, like at my old apartment, we wanted to do the Lower Borough bar crawl, and one of the spots was Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Because they had beer at Pizza Hut.
It just
but
be
I didn't,
silly. I just want to I want to get.
That was exactly it.
I want to go in there like noon and drink at Pizza Hut till they basically kick us out.
Yeah.
We're like, but if we're paying, I'm sure you have to go in with a wad of cash.
Dude, a Pizza Hut salad bar and pizza buffet was so
that
good.
Yeah, the buffet.
That was so good. Anyhow, I did not start this story to talk about Pizza
It's
Hut.
just food. It's too easy to get sidetracked.
So, we were at Get Go. Brooke got her food, I got my food. And there's like a little dining room area. And there's this dude just staring off into space right in front of the garbage can and eating a yogurt. And it was like weird. And his phone's sitting on the table. And he's smoking a cigarette. And he puts a cigarette down on his phone. And starts to fall asleep, like doze off.
Oh.
And he was clearly on heroin.
See, what makes it like as a local to me, like around my area, would be weird as sitting at a Sheets and eating, is because that is just
It's what heroin addicts
more
do.
like at night.
Yeah.
After hours. Yeah, 1 in the afternoon. I don't think eating at Sheets would be weird or anything.
Yeah.
But like I do, because I work 3 to 11, and I'll go to the gas station sometimes, and it just these junkies, and it pisses me off because it's 50-50. They just stole off somebody. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're heroin junkies. Their whole income is like stealing.
Yeah.
But then they go to Sheets and they buy $12 packs of cigarettes, eating Sheets food. They all wear that same fucking clothes, the same look, nodding off. Yeah, exactly what you described.
So this
And
dude,
isn't it silly how common this is?
is sitting on in the like patio chair, smoking a cigarette and dozing.
Yeah.
And like you'll watch him like podcast listeners. I'm letting my head go down
Yep.
real slow, real slow, real slow. And then I lift it up.
Yep.
Then I like just start to get comfortable, and then like 10 seconds later, my eyes start to close. I start to put my head down. And then right before I hit the
Yep.
table, I lift my head up again.
That
I'm back to awake.
That-
And then I do it again.
that habit looks so
Dude,
boring.
He
That's
well,
all
first
they
off,
do.
his entire cigarette ashed onto his phone.
Take sleeping pills. If you're just gonna nod off, why get addicted to heroin? Just go to Walmart and get a sleeping pill, and you just like to sleep heavy.
He had to have dozed at least 15 times, like catching himself.
Yeah.
And then, in his defense, it was one of those nights where like the sun was shining perfectly.
Oh,
it was
especially me as a ginger.
It was a
like,
nap-inducing
Of course,
evening.
I'll get burnt
Like
a lot of
chilly,
times.
chilly everywhere, but in the sunlight.
Yeah,
and the
and
sun
it
was shining
just
like
feels
perfectly.
great.
Like
I hear
I
it.
could see it, but also like, no, you're definitely
But-
on drugs.
Cigarette smokers, unless they're on heroin, they're not going to let their cigarette
Yeah.
waste on their phone. No,
Yeah,
you just don't.
No, he was not. It was
They're not-
definitely drug induced. It was definitely drug induced. But I watched this dude like basically waste an entire cigarette, doze off like 1,000 times. And Brooke and I were giving commentary inside the restaurant The restaurant. Inside the Get-Go. We weren't at a restaurant, dumbass. Listen to how stupid Jerry Springer ass I sound.
The food quality's so good. I mean, it might
Get-Go
as well
is
be.
so good.
Yeah.
Get-Go is so good. And this is the first time having Get-Go's hot dogs. Something that sucks, though, I can't find a Get-Go.
Paul just pointed at me. Like,
I pointed at Levon.
You're so enthusiastic.
While I'm on the subject about Get-Go, I can't find Get-Go burritos on the Get-Go menu anymore. And the Get-Go burrito was amazing.
That's probably how they make their most money. It's a taco shell.
The Get-Go chorizo burrito. It was the best. And it was only $5, and you could like fill it with beans, chorizo, which is, meat. It was the best. That was my favorite thing at Get-Go. Not on the menu.
That's ridiculous. And I just thought of something. I was listening to not a Ron White podcast, a podcast, I don't know, Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
Podcasting
Schmogan.
with Ron White.
Was it Joe Schmogan?
No, it wasn't. That's a good one, actually. It wasn't Joe Schmogan. It was some other guy that, but it had Ron White, the comedian, in it. And I never Googled this, so I don't know if he's just full of himself or what. But he said that all other alcohols are depressants, but tequila is the only one that isn't. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
Yeah, that's a punchline to a joke.
Well, it wasn't when he said it, and it's
just not a very funny.
Because I'm like,
joke.
well, alcohol, no matter what it's in, would be the depressant. But what I'm wondering is, but maybe the plant, or the cactus, whatever, from tequila maybe if that's a stimulant, would it do something? Because I was thinking, the more I thought about it, I even think I said it on a podcast.
All sugars.
I was like, why are Mexicans always so fucking happy? Everything's always like, piñatas. Like, I've never heard a Mexican ballad song in my life.
All alcohol is the derivative of sugar. Sugar is a stimulant.
See, I would have said, I immediately thought that, well, alcohol is what it is. Like, it doesn't matter what comes in. But then I thought, well, maybe, is it agave? No, tequila comes from, it's
agave.
Is it agave?
Yeah. You were close because there's guava and agave.
Yeah. So I thought, well, maybe the plant is a stimulant.
It's as much of a stimulant as corn is, or wheat is, or barley is, or hops are.
I'm thinking, like, maybe I should drink more tequila. Like,
you should drink more tequila. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I drank more tequila because I always like tequila, and I don't drink it. Brooke doesn't like it, and she's pregnant.
It took me a while to learn because the first shots I've had of tequila was by far the worst liquor ever. Like, I think the second time I threw up everywhere. Like, pretty quick.
I've never had that experience.
Well, it was cheap tequila.
Yeah.
Don't get cheap tequila. It's probably not even tequila.
I've never had an experience that was bad. Like, any worse of an experience with tequila. Being irresponsible.
I had to be talked into how people were like, "We'll get the good stuff," and the stuff I had before was so bad. No.
Yeah.
And then finally, at some point, I don't know. I can't even think of my top of my head what a name.
Yeah.
Jose Cuervo, is that the one? Yeah. I think I just took
one. That is one
probably middle of the pack. I took a shot of that, and I'm like, oh, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah.
And it seems like when tequila. It is always a fun time. It just seems like other shots, it seems like 50-50. You're either going to have a good time or you're going to wake up.
All liquor is exactly the same to me.
Yeah, but I'm looking back through it.
With experiences, liquor is exactly the same. It just depends on how irresponsible you're going to be. I've had good times with tequila. I don't think it tastes any worse than anything else. I just I don't know. It's not. I've enjoyed it.
Few times I've had tequila. Here's another thing I just now thought of. Maybe I'm equating tequila with more fun times is because it tasted bad and I only did 1 or 2 shots.
Yeah.
All the other they all taste bad, but it's more
if you were doing shots of something that tasted good, you would have had a bad time because you would have been
Southern Comfort's my go-to, and it's not that it tastes good. It's just what I can stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, if somebody's like, let's do another shot, I'll be like, all right, even begrudgingly, I'll do it. And then it's not,
the immediate repercussions are low.
In the morning, the dreaded check your phone. Do you remember doing this last night? Or just wake up with a throbbing fucking headache.
Yeah. But it's been a long time since I've been that irresponsible.
Me too. I
wish I would do it a little bit more often.
I still like doing shots. And here's another thing of I don't want my tolerance to diminish. I want the option to party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to, well, I'm going here in a few weeks this will be after that, but, I'm going to a party, so I want to, I'd like to.
Hey, everybody, Leland's going to a party in a few weeks. Get ready.
Getting drunk is the fun part, but it's like, once the party's, full throttle, then it turns into all the.
How long are you going to sit
nowadays,
around
it's like, now I'm going to hear 3 of the couples are fighting all night. 2 guys are, fighting, or I'm the drunk asshole. Me and my friends, I don't think it's my friends, anybody. If you have 10 people, 3 of them are going to be assholes, because that's what alcohol does. One of them's going to be sad. You just got to, hopefully you rotate and take your turns, but I'd rather if I could just.
How deep into the podcast are we?
About commercial break.
Okay.
Ready for one?
Yeah, let's take a commercial break.
Yeah.
That way we can then come back and review this beer.
Yeah, because I actually want to finish this beer.
Yeah.
It's sitting there.
Levon's got a half a beer left.
Yeah, I'm going to drink it, and then...
From previous.
I got half this one done. This one's going down good, too.
Yeah, it is a good beer.
Yeah, let's take a commercial break.
Woo!
This is the tastiest omelet ever, Mom.
Yeah, hun. These are so good.
You guys really think so?
Oh, yeah. What market did you get these eggs from?
Well, what if I told you those aren't chicken eggs, but they're actually sea turtle eggs?
Sea turtle eggs?
That's right. I ordered 3 dozen of them online from exoticeggs.com. Sea turtle eggs only contain half the calorie of regular eggs and still have that amazing farm fresh taste we all love. And they have such a variety of tasty, healthy, and exotic eggs to choose from, like iguana, platypus, emperor penguin, and even crocodile eggs, all shipped fresh right to your doorstep in 5 days or less. And if you order 9 or more dozen eggs today, you'll get next day shipping at no added cost. And that's not all. Simply go to our website at exoticeggs.com and type in the promo code Dippy Runny Yummy Yummy. That's Dippy Runny Yummy Yummy. And you'll receive a free authentic turtle shell mixing bowl as a free gift. So don't settle for the same old eggs you always eat and order some exotic eggs you and the whole family will love. Only at exoticeggs.com. Exotic eggs. Order online today. Some eggs may cause liver spots.
Get ready for the all-new sitcom from hell by the creators of award-winning shows like Porta John Hijinks and Our Drunk Dad. We bring you My Pet Minotaur.
With great big horns from ancient lore, he's my pet Minotaur.
It's the delightfully demonic tale of a middle-class family getting their domestic bliss pulled asunder by their evil yet adorable new guest.
Wow, look, Mommy, a minotaur. Can we keep him?
I don't know, honey. You better ask your father.
Oh, sure. Why not? Let's get another pet.
Yay! Thanks, Dad.
As you can imagine, having an ancient Greek monster as a pet is a little different than other pets.
Minotaur, did you crap on the carpet again? No. It was a cat. Well, this turd is the size of the couch.
Then quit feeding it table scraps.
You'll just fall in love with the Barnett family and their hilariously gruesome new addition.
Oh, somebody's in heat. Honey, plan a trip to take Minotaur to the vet Monday to get neutered.
He'll make you laugh.
Has Minotaur been a good boy while we were gone?
Then somebody gets a new toy.
And he'll melt your heart.
I love you, Minotaur.
It's My Pet Minotaur. Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Central, 7 Pacific, this fall. Only on TBS.
Just in time for that bear. Oh, I got a bigger one coming. Never mind. It went away. Obviously, we're back.
Obviously,
Okay,
we're back.
We're going to kick into this beer review.
Okay. Is that where we left off at? I guess so.
Basically, but I got 2 sidetrack things. I'm going to...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start with one because this is gonna be kind of a controversial opinion.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm just gonna say that fucking goldfish crackers suck. Are you a fan of those things at all? Because they are fucking flavorless. They're soup.
No, okay, well
They're
then no.
soup crackers.
Then
at
no, I
best.
disagree. The pizza blasted goldfish crackers,
I got
or just cheddar blasted, or cheddar.
I got 3 flavors because you know how they display them. I'm sure they're displayed at every grocery store. They get their own stand, and they come in that paper foil package.
Yeah, they come in a
they
bag,
just
Pepperidge
look,
Farm bag.
They look awesome. I knew I got them before, and I'm like just underwhelmed. But this time, I got Parmesan.
Yeah,
That's a sharp cheese. You're gonna taste it.
Very
I got
sharp.
Cheddar blast cheddar, and I got s'mores. Or wait, was it?
Okay, I never
I don't know.
had I never had
maybe
a
it was
sweet
just
goldfish.
It might have just been graham cracker. I'm trying to remember. I
Okay.
think it was just graham cracker ones. Parmesan. I didn't taste a molecule of Parmesan. Just plain fucking cracker.
Yeah.
Cheddar blast. I didn't taste a fucking thing.
Did it have cheddar powder on it?
It did. I'm telling you. That's the thing. Like it wasn't a mix-up. You know, it wasn't regular.
It had the powder on it.
It had
Was
the
yellow
powder.
colored?
Yes, it was cheddar blast, and I gave them, to my coworkers. I'm like, try these. I'm like, do you taste a fucking thing? And they're like, no. I literally thought, do I got COVID again?
Am I going crazy?
I went into the vending machine at work and I got Cheez-Its. Like
Yeah.
a little bag of Cheez-Its
Yes.
to do a compare. It's not like Cheez-Its are like overwhelming flavor. Regular, at least Cheez-Its tasted like Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm fucking done with goldfish crackers.
Wow.
They are
I'm
absolutely
really sorry you had that
flavorless.
goldfish crackers experience.
I will say I'm not wasting
Pepperidge
them.
Farms.
I'm keeping them because I eat soup a lot at work.
You'll
I'll
use
use
them
them
for
as
soup.
soup, but
At least, hey, just like the Indians, no part of the goldfish goes to waste.
I just was, man, cheddar blast. Come on.
Right? When you said the goldfish are bad, I thought, okay, well, there's the blast flavors. The pizza blast, cheddar blast, Parmesan sounds delicious. Like, I don't know. You sound
Yeah.
very adamant about it.
Dude, I'm done with
But
them.
also,
I'm done
we
with
got to
them.
do this beer review, but also, look at that bag of chips there.
Yes, because you actually sent me a picture of these.
Yes, I did. Well,
Munchworth?
actually, to the listeners, Levon had blocked me from his text messages.
Somehow, yeah. I assumed he blocked me because I sent a lot of annoying messages, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
I wouldn't
But, like,
even know how to do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
even like.
I really didn't. I didn't know how to unblock or something, so I was trying to. I don't know. It was a mix-up.
We're both like, we both have the text etiquette of 2009.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we don't need to get back to each other.
I hate my new phone. I'm probably, like you said, it's just more me. I'm just clumsy with it, but it's just a lot of shit.
Yeah, it is. Smartphones are a
I
lot
hate
of
the spell
responsibility.
check.
But Levon blocked me from his phone because he was trying to block the hockey team from.
I was just trying to group messaging.
Yeah, the group. Yeah, well, yeah, the group message, the group chat from the hockey team.
when you,
He was trying to block that because it was like had nothing to do with him.
yeah,
And then he ended up just blocking me.
not the guys. Just I don't play
He's
hockey.
trying to
now.
pretend
I don't
like
need,
he's not didn't block.
Why
the
do I need
guys.
100 texts?
It was definitely the
yeah.
guys. He was the guys that he blocked. He didn't block the wives.
It's
and
weird because I
girlfriends.
kind of like the conversations.
You miss it.
Yeah,
You'd
I
rather
just
not
don't-
know what you're missing.
I don't want 50 of them at 9 a.m. when I'm
But anyhow, we just figured out yesterday that Levon had my phone number blocked, and I said like, dude, I just sent you a picture of a bag of chips that I got from work.
Yeah, and I
Like-
never got it. Well, I did last night because
Yeah,
Brooks.
yeah,
We figured
once
it out.
it
It
all
was,
got
it was
figured out.
my ass.
But
My
I had
dumbass.
texted you a couple days ago something like,
No,
so
I never.
yeah, well, yeah, we got to go through.
I looked through and I seen a bunch of pending messages, which is weird. It won't let me. Well, maybe now that I unblocked it, it might let me go back through.
You know, say.
Yeah, that's when I seen. I looked for block number, and it's like you said. I don't want to block the hockey. I just want
Yeah.
out of the group message.
Yeah, you just don't want the group message. Hey, Potato Boy, take Levon out of the group message. Are we gonna review
unless
this
it's
beer?
funny.
We playing
Yeah,
the beer
yeah.
review song.
Beer review! Beer review! Beer review! Beer review!
All right, let's
Okay.
review this bitch.
This is from that place that I was telling you in the beginning of the podcast where like it wasn't a bar, but they kind of sold me on it being a bar.
Okay, initially,
Yeah.
Did you ever play Sonic the Hedgehog games?
Yeah.
Enough, did you know that like the casino, was it called Casino Royale? Whatever, there was like a pinball level.
Yes.
Where he'd jump up and like ding, ding, ding. Immediately, for some reason, when I saw this can, I don't know what this art's supposed to be, I just thought of that Sonic the Hedgehog level where he was
Except for these aren't rings.
they're really
are
nothing
more-
to do with that level at all, but it just...
These
they're
are more
just-
Mario coins rather than...
Yeah, that's
than-
actually probably right.
than-
I just did...
Yeah.
Immediately, for some reason, I thought... I think
But
it's
if you look at it close, you do see that there are big circles,
Yeah.
like hollow circles in amongst the filled circles, but they're smaller. They're like this filled circles are small.
And
The hollow rings are big.
we need to say...
Dewey Beer.
The
Dewey
name
Beer
of the
Company
beer.
in Milton, Delaware.
Did you say it's Swishy Pants beer yet?
I think I did earlier, but that was before beer review.
Yeah.
Swishy Pants Beer.
Oh, it says... I'm going to read on the side here.
Uh,
I assume these are the
bleh.
hops. Oh, because I heard... Okay, there's Galaxy,
Yeah, those are hops.
Citra, and Mosaic hops. And it's 7.5% alcohol. All right. This will get the party started.
It's a little on the hot, like, that's like basically the point of where IPAs are good. Between 6 and 8%.
You mean taste-wise, too, or just...
Yeah, taste-wise. I feel like once you get above 8%, I feel like your beers are too strong. 7.5%, that's like the alcohol threshold where your tastes are good and your, you can tell it's a little strong.
A lot of times people think the stronger the alcohol, like the more hoppy and bitter, and it's usually the sweeter.
It's sweeter, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of times, like, I've had
This is
some...
rule of thumb.
I've had...
I'm not saying this is absolutely
yeah.
right, but like...
Because
yeah, you will have some
a lot
10%ers
of times, like,
that are good.
The lower ones are like, they are just kind of too hoppy for me. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm drinking pine cone juice, you know? Yeah, that's about 7.5%, 8%.
Yeah, between 6 and 8%, I feel is like, that's the go range for a good IPA.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what we're dealing with here.
One thing about this, too, I always said about these IPAs is, so if I, like, okay, if I want to tie one on, I can sip 1 or 2 or 3 of these in like 3 hours, or drink a 12-pack of Busch Light, and then I'm pissing every 5 minutes. That's my biggest thing now. I just piss a lot when I drink a lot of, you know.
Wow.
If I drink like 3 or 4 beers and I start pissing,
Yeah.
that's actually probably good, because I'll go to a bar and I'll think like, man, I haven't broke the seal for a while. Because all of a sudden, once that floodgate's open, for like the next 2 hours, it's just like, it seems like all I do is piss for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And eventually it goes away. I just have a little Irish bladder and dong, so it just, you know, it's just a chore. Like, it's not a big deal. I like a good pee, just not every fucking 10 minutes.
So that has literally nothing to do with this beer review.
No.
So let's get back to that.
Just a little.
Very
funny
little.
topic.
So anyhow,
Very little emphasis on that.
Dewey Beer, Swishy Pants, IPA. We're both drinking it from the can. I don't know.
I forgot. That is your...
You know what? I don't know why I'm not. I guess I'm going to pour it into this. The rest of it, mine is into this glass.
See, well, that's
because I don't know if it's an
'cause
IPA
now I am
or
curious.
an
See,
IPA.
it's not that I don't care what it looks like. You just
Yeah.
always did that for
I
me.
usually do.
I just like drinking.
Got a lot
out
of the
can, but
sediment there at the bottom.
Yeah.
I've let that settle.
that
Before
is a
that,
hazy.
well, it's
issue.
hazy because I didn't let that settle. Before that, it was pretty clearish looking. India Pale Ale. I guess it's not a New England IPA. It looked relatively clear, pretty like antifreezy colored, but
That's a great word.
I mean, it was like not that fluorescent, but it was a bright yellowish beer.
I'm just, like I said, it's hard to tell. Like, is this beer this good, or
No, it's a good beer.
Yeah,
there's no two ways about it. Yeah,
not
it
that
is
it's
a good
been
beer.
that long. Honestly, last weekend I'm sure I drank one. But
Yeah.
this is IPAs is like refreshing is not usually the right word, but it is just.
This is a good one. You
I
can
just
see
been-
like
I just bludgeon with good beers. I come here drinking straw right from your fucking tap, and then this IPA. All right,
not
I
bad.
like this. Oh, I'm gonna give the. I gotta rate the beer before we move on. Shit,
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10.
It's so I'm gonna give it a 5. It just tastes so.
It's a good IPA.
I'm trying to like really.
Yeah, you're
be
looking for a reason why it's not perfect.
No, not that. I'm just good perspective. Like I said, is it the beer's as good? But also, fuck it. Right now, this beer is crushing it.
It is. It is really good. There's no two ways about it. This beer is really good. They made a really good beer.
Yeah.
Dewey Beer made a really good Swishy Pants IPA.
Oh,
Great job, Swishy Pants.
Here's my other thing on this. I thought of an episode, maybe this season.
Yeah.
Wow, I want to do a review.
Hurry up and say it because I got to pee, but I don't think I need to take a commercial break for it.
Worth doing a fast food burger
Yes.
review? I want to do a Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's, whatever their most standard.
Whopper, double Whopper.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's absolutely a good idea.
All right,
I got to
go ahead and take your piss.
Yep. I know you're gonna talk.
I'm tempted to. Well, now that you say it.
Commercial break!
Happening dance, huh?
Wanna pick up the tempo? Yeah! Step into a Slim Jim! Turn to the spice! That beefy juicy taste!
Yeah, it's Mr. Savage.
How about the funky chicken?
Is that a waltz?
Oh yeah! Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim!
And commercial break!
Let's see here. Paul's taking a piss. Oh, I could read these random notes. So usually this is the point of the episode where I talk about sports or movies or whatever. But, I've been getting pretty old and cranky about that shit lately because I think the entertainment industry is so fucking cocky and way overcompensated for the little bit that they provide that it's actually worth the millions of dollars they make. I don't know. I turn on the TV. I'm never going to not watch Penguin games, but I'm just legit losing my desire to watch fucking Steeler games and shit anymore. 'Cause I don't know. Fuck them. Hearing this Lamar Jackson contract bullshit relentlessly on the radio. Why are we giving these guys so much money? What do they do? Would you give a circus clown $50 million a year? Because he does the exact same thing, and he does it every single day of the week. Paul's coming back to my one-man rant.
I heard it started. I thought, oh man, it already sounds like Leon's going to sound like an old man.
Listen to this, though. I looked it up online. Tom Cruise's net worth is $500 million.
Yeah.
As an actor. That could fix every road in Pennsylvania for one dude.
No, it couldn't.
Yes, it could. Okay, half. He's a good actor, but why do they get so much of our money? This capitalism.
They don't get our money.
They do.
They don't.
I know somebody.
It's not involuntary money.
I know
it's
that
not like your taxes go to Tom Cruise.
We still pay. They don't have
because you want to pay it. I didn't see Top Gun. Tom Cruise didn't get my money.
Enough people did.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
volunteered it.
I'm okay with it. Here's the thing. I'm cool with it. But all the internet is bitching. The government does this. The people don't help me. You can't bitch that the government or whatever ain't setting up your life, that your life sucks, but then shell off all your money. Dude, we have this idol worship we have, and then you give Flava Flav and Snoop Dogg. Why do they have 7 vacations?
Because they earned it. Because they entertained.
Did they?
Yes.
Everybody earns it.
No, they don't.
They entertained.
Those guys did. They
like
carved a niche out of the entertainment capital, and there they are.
So do circus clowns.
Yep.
People entertain.
But
why
if a
does
circus clown goes and writes gin and juice, then they earn it. Circus clowns who just shoot heroin between their toes, they don't earn it. If a circus clown...
And here's the other thing. All these names we just named, they go on TV, on social media, and they themselves do the same complaints that we do. The government, America sucks. The government's ruining this and that. At some point, we all work fucking hard. Everybody does a 9-to-5 job. My job, I make stuff that makes infrastructure. Yeah. Anything you see in a city, we make rebar. We make the steel industry. You and Brooke are both nurses. You help people who are sick. Athletes, I know they work hard. They work their asses off. But what do they actually provide? It's basically just a luxury tax. I mean, it's entertaining. Entertainment's important.
So here's what I look at.
But there needs to be this capitalism. There, at some point, there's got to be a fucking limit, and it's got to go to like, if you want to make more than $100 million, you need to make solar panels too, or I don't know, find oil and refine it. Do something.
I walk with confidence because I watch Tiger Woods walk to the green. He walks like a fucking like he's on a mission.
Yeah, because
he's going to go set something on fire. And then you watch Sidney Crosby box somebody out in the corner, and you watch Sidney Crosby skate. I work on my I skate hard because I watch Sidney Crosby skate hard. And a lot of and I'm just a schmuck. Imagine how many kids do that.
I hear this. Now, I'm not saying it's not important. It's just not as important as what we need as a country or a planet. We have better things to spend our money on. People scrutinize our military budget, but nobody ever scrutinizes why is Tom Cruise, and I'm using Tom Cruise as an example, why does one guy get $500 million to be an actor? Because that's all he does is make, once a year, he'll make 2 hours of entertainment. I mean, at some point, to make $500 million...
It doesn't come out of your taxes. When you pay taxes
my
in mid-April...
bitch is, it ain't out of our tax. It's out of us, the people. We can't point fingers.
Are you saying you can't blame the government for taking your money when you'll voluntarily give it to Tom Cruise?
Yes. You can't blame one thing when you mean there's not a word saying about this.
Because
don't give Bono's a humanitarian. Look, dude,
when I give my money to my local government that's bloated and corrupt, and I see that my local government is bloated and corrupt, and you can actively change local government, and you're just going to give them money without giving me any shit? No. Give your local government shit. Your local government deserves shit because it's taking your money.
You can't point fingers over here and just
you can
let this go over. I
don't care that I paid. I don't care that Johnny Knoxville made money out of my wallet because I saw whatever Jackass came out this year. I reached in my wallet. I handed somebody $10 and I said, Johnny Knoxville, you deserve my money. Here it is.
I personally don't care either. All I hear online is constant bitching about taxes here, the school budget over here, teachers on strike, environmental problems, the hospitals are way understaffed, COVID's wrecked the economy, but give one player on a team $30 more million than his next closest teammate, and nobody says a fuck. Everyone's like, yeah, just pay it. Let's just have a $700 million New York Yankees baseball budget and screw the school budget, It just drives me nuts. What I hate is I can't go anywhere. You go grocery shopping, you go anywhere, and there's people panhandling. They ask me for Goodwill money. You go to Walmart and will you round up? Yeah. Don't ask me to donate to charity when Flava Flav, he's a rich, famous fuck. He didn't even rap. His thing was when the band rapped, he went out and got drugs.
I don't know anything about that.
And brought them back. And
Either way, he carved his little...
He had a bag of crack. The one time they were on national TV, a bag of crack fell out of his pocket on stage. He had one job for that band, and the time that they had to shine, he fucked it up. He's netted like $300 million. Flava Flav. What the fuck has he done? And I say good for him, which I'm good with.
Good for him. He doesn't make government money.
But I don't want to hear Flava Flav online bitching at the government because, dude.
Does Flava Flav bitch at the government?
I don't know. I'm saying he's an extreme example. All I hear all week is this Lamar Jackson shit. Like, he ain't getting paid enough. And just because you work hard, but what do you actually provide to society? It's entertainment.
It's not entertainment.
But don't.
It's not just entertainment. It's not football. Sports are not just entertainment.
I hear you.
It's also inspiration for younger people to work harder.
Here's another argument I have.
Hey,
first of all,
I'm not the Sidney Crosby of hockey.
Let me start.
But I'm the Sidney Crosby of the jail.
Let me say this too.
If you don't think I'm working hard,
I have a stat. Here's another stat I hear, and I looked this up. We're talking about money fucking wasted. The New York Yankees, because baseball doesn't have a salary cap.
Yes.
The New York Yankees, you can go on Google and look this up. They have a $105 million budget just in relief pitchers. not pitchers, not
Yeah.
starting pitch.
Yeah.
Starting pitchers get like 50 million. They have a relief pitching staff. Their job is they'll go out there and throw 20 pitches. They'll get paid $40 million a year.
Yeah.
Why? If you go watch a minor league baseball game and it's more entertaining. Like rock and roll, when I was a kid, Motley Crue, these rock stars were filthy rich. They don't now because of Napster and shit, right? But has it stopped them? No. They do it because they love it. That's what I'm saying. That these football players, most of these people, they would do it for a fraction of the money. That's all they have. Lamar Jackson, he's only doing this because he thinks he'll get it. He would do it for $100,000 each season. Is he going to go to Walmart and work behind a cash register? No.
No, but you go to the XFL. And
That's what I'm saying. I think
But it
start watching it. I'm just pretending I have a platform that's actually going to reach enough people to make a difference.
And I'm
not
on your team with this.
I know.
I don't agree with you. I think you're wrong. Complaining
you
about
can't get away from it.
Private entities making a lot of money
Basically,
that are not getting government cuts.
I'm just
now.
I'm,
Here's
I'm,
who to
I'm
complain
not,
about.
I'm not against it per se. I don't want to hear people bitch. I don't want to hear contract disputes. I don't want to hear
Bob Nutting. No, Bob Nutting gets money from PNC Park because PNC pays for the park.
Yeah.
The taxpayer paid for the park.
Yeah.
So the Pirates stay there and play in the park that is paid for by the taxpayers. And if someone wants to go see the Pirates play, they have to pay to go see a public park that they paid for.
Yeah.
You're watching a public team play in a public building paid by public funds to see a private entity.
Yes, in the same public, on every public forum there is, on public radio, on Facebook, on television, wherever they can get their fucking voice out, is just railing against the government and railing against, oh, I want money for this and that. I can't pay my bills. And there's not a mention of hey, maybe we should tone it down with these pro sports and all these stupid fucking movies that we pump out on a monthly basis. There is so much money that goes into these professional sports and movies and television entertainment. I'm just saying, maybe instead find people who play it for $100,000 a year, because there's plenty of that, and all that excess money we've been blowing on all these professional sports and these stupid movies. Let's put elsewhere for a change and fix the shit we need fixed first. And then we can waste our money on the fastest baseball pitcher or a Tom Brady-like quarterback. Or like I said, about paying Tom Cruise an astronomical figure just to make these craptastic movies that he's been making the last 20 years. Now, I'm just using Tom Cruise as an example. Poor Tom Cruise. I just don't want to hear Will Smith and them chime in saying what's wrong with the world when all you are at the end of the day is a pretender. You have once a year.
You have no idea what kind of personal funds Tom Cruise or Will Smith pays to help underprivileged kids.
I'm sure, but the money that they're getting is way more than that. It's just the money. The money of this country is we're just horrible at allocating our money. I think in general.
Who, in the private sector or the public sector?
All of it.
Public sector.
I think America has a God
private
worship.
Sector, not your business.
I think we just lost the plot a bit. Dude, there's a huge list of stuff that we need, and we as a people have picked entertainment over it. That's all I'm saying. And if people would accept that, I'm cool. But instead, everybody bitches that we don't have the money for the shit we need, but we don't question at all Major League Baseball's no salary cap. The funds for the Major League Baseball could fix a lot of shit. All it is entertainment.
I've got a bag of chips here. We need to open this bag of chips.
Let's do this real quick.
Because honestly, I'm just gonna...
it comes to this.
I
am so sick of this Lamar Jackson thing. It's everywhere. It's on the radio.
I'm so sorry I stopped to pee because they could leave on this little tangent. That honestly,
I can edit most of this
honestly, to the listeners of the podcast, I don't agree with Levon.
I just don't think Tom Cruise should get $500 million for Mission Impossible 8 or whatever the hell he's on to now.
I don't care what he's making. I feel like if he can make it, he should
me either
make
right
it.
now, because holy shit, these chips are fucking dope. And I'm not joking. Have you actually
I have tried them already.
Okay,
this is a Okay, so Levon didn't even say what they were. These are Martin's barbecue waffle potato chips. These are commissary chips.
I can immediately say with confidence, I've never had barbecue potato chip with this much flavor.
Right? They're
Dude,
intense.
This just only reinforces the goldfish crackers thing, because these are, I mean, I don't know if intense is the right word, but
no,
they
it
are
is
just,
the right word.
They
because
are
it is
flavor
an
packed.
intense chip.
And I want extra flavor. Like, yeah, give me a chip covered in
So I
powder.
mentioned the commissary guy had like extra chips. He gave like 6 bags to one of the officers at work. I ate a bag while I was up there, like working, and I said, "Can I take this bag home so I can podcast about it?" I said, like, my buddy and I will like podcast about the snacks they have at jail.
Man, these are good.
And he said, "Do you really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, like I'll start to like try to like snag things for you." So I don't know when I'm gonna get snagged, but
One thing is, I will say they're almost. It doesn't quite taste barbecue. Like it's almost it's like
oh yeah, it does.
it's almost like it's barbecue in another flavor. I don't know. It's like
It's sweet. It's vinegar, and they're
Yeah.
waffle. They're like a ruffle.
yeah,
chips.
ruffle. Yeah, yeah. That first chip shut my mouth right up. I was
They're-
like, that
yeah.
is flavor packed. That's how I like it.
You know what? Next time Levon has a rant that like is just honestly that was Levon.
That's any guy.
Terrible rant. That rant.
I am not backing down from that. What are we gonna do about it? I don't know. I just don't want to hear people complaining about, oh, we're not getting money for our kids' futures, or oh, there's a tax increase to keep the sewage plants operating at full capacity. Meanwhile, we're just shoveling money for Fast and the Furious 13, or just shoveling out whatever these streaming services ask for to watch every single sport, when they could easily be replaced by a minor league team that's pretty much just as good for a fraction of the price. And that's on us. I just don't want to hear either side complaining. We've picked sports and entertainment. Shut up and deal with it.
How's
That's
that
all I'm
chip?
saying.
Hey, shove a chip in your mouth.
Yeah, thank. I knew we're gonna go to a band, not a band plug. We're gonna go to our song and end this bitch.
Oh, okay. I'm replaying.
Roll with the dice.
All
Our
right.
gambling song.
All right.
While we're talking about spending money wisely.
Why are they guys getting all the money? Why can't we roll a dice every once in a while and make a little money?
There
I
you
don't
go.
know.
That is the answer to everything. You know what? I was gonna
No
buy a new
gambling.
car.
We're
I
so
am,
not gamblers.
I am tempted to just all my savings to go down to Rivers Casino and
If you have $20,000,
roulette.
go buy.
Could you imagine the intensity of that though? Dude, 30 seconds, that could all go to shit. Or everything I bitched about, all of a sudden I'm one of them, and like, I'm gonna ignore everything I just said.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyhow, here's our song for the week.
Yeah,
everybody.
we're way past.
Oopie doopie. Live long and prosper. Snarf.
Narf.
Travis Jackson photo.
Oh Lord, I was born a gambling man. Hey, cruising, rambling, I'm out unwinding, boozing, gambling, I'm fortune finding. Texas Hold'em, can't fold 'em today. Oh, the promised landing, just one hand away. Come on, let's go downtown. I'm high stakes bound. Wanna get lost and found in the sight and sound. Oh, I'm a Sin City sinner, and no quitter can beat the house. I'm down and out, but I'll be back for another round. Yeah, my life's ruled by the rule of the dice, and only fools think twice. Like a hellhound, nose to the ground. Woo! Here comes the money shot, baby. Ah, damn it. Yeah, casinos calling out to me by name. Sounds so enthralling. My fortune needs claim. I call all your bluffs, cause your stuff is lame. My chips all in, and once again I'm drained. As always, the wife and kids bailed, never said goodbye. The taxman won't fail, left me high and dry. I'm a slut for the slots now, and got me in a bind. The gravy boat has sailed, but I'll float just fine. Yeah, my life's rode by the roll of the dice, and only fools think twice. Sure gonna give 'em hell and win big next time. Woo, yeah!
All right, kids' college tuition on 7 Black. Let's go 7 Black. And... oh, shit!